Market. Let's see what's happening in our local market, starting with North Auburn. That is 95602. And I'm just sharing my screen today so you can see it with me. Why not? This is February 24th, and next week is already March. And guess what? The second week of March is daylight savings. I don't know if you're excited about that or not, but I am. I really don't like all the darkness, and I like being outside more. So I digress. So let me talk about Auburn. The median list price is $771,999. Let's just go for 732, and it's hovering around 35 for the market index. This is an increase over January, which was 34, not a whole lot. Inventory has increased to 52 homes listed for sale. And I'm only talking homes, not condos. I don't really, condos might be in the O3 zip code, but not up here. And it is a slight seller's advantage right now, this week, today. It totally moves quite a bit. And then the median price of new listings is $800,000. Price per square foot is $371. Average days on market 95, and the median days on market is 74. So there has been a lot of decrease. In fact, when I looked on MLS, there were 9 homes that had prices decreased and 1 increased. Right here, that 1 increase must be gone because now it's at 0% and 35% of decreased homes. Relisted is 12%. And again, like I said earlier, the inventory is 52. And in case you're a renter, you want to know what your average person is paying, that is $24,050. So I just want to hover over here for the median list price. That is February 21st. So what was that? Friday. 7-day average was $732,000. And then let's go here. Median price market segment. So this is approximately 25% of the market ordered by price. And you can see days on market is pretty high for the most expensive home. That's median, $475,000 is 91 days, and then an 879,000 house is not too long. That's only 2 weeks. 650 is pretty popular range. I would say that is a kind of a go-to price, 98 days on the market. And then for the lower price range, which are not really that often at 485, is 77 days. So that was probably, those are fixers if it's going to be on that long in that price range, because otherwise they'd be gone. Let's just take a quick look at Auburn. I was going to say South Auburn, but that's just Auburn. So it's a strong seller's market. It's up quite a bit compared to up here. Median price is $650. It's a little bit more affordable. And the market action index is hovering around 46. Last month was 43. And then the inventory is held steady around 41 homes available. So that median list price, 650, and then the new listings median price is 635. So it's going down a little bit. Price per square foot, though, is a little bit higher. $375. Days on market 85, and median days on market 42. There are more price decreases in this area as well at 39%, and only 7% increase in price. Median rent is $24.95, a little bit less. And then here, February 21st, 650 and 688 for the 90-day average. And a $1.2 million house, 91 days on the market. That's the same as 95602 zip code. And there you go, $499, 91 days. That's interesting. That again, I think is because of fixers. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put in Rockland, see what they have to say. A little bit down the hill. Let's just do Rockland overall versus splitting up the zip codes. They have 2, just like we do. Median price is $727,000, 990. And the market action index is around 47. Last month was 44. The inventory has increased to 77 homes, and it is strong seller's market. So that just gives you a little bit more buying power. I wouldn't suggest that you not help out your buyers with concessions. because it's a stronger market for you, because buyers still are struggling trying to be able to afford a home in California. Plus, homeowners insurance is fairly high. One advantage of living in Rockland versus Auburn is that your California fair plan most likely will not be necessary. It's not a high wildfire area, so that could be a bonus. Median list price, again, $727,990. And then new listings is $689,000. Price square foot is a bit lower in Rockland than it is in Auburn at 357 square feet. That's $357. And then average days on market 65, median days on market 35. They've had a lot of decreases at 29%, 4% increase, and then relist at 12%. 77 homes again on market. And then for Rockland, 7-day average, here you go. A little recap, $727,990. And then let's just see. Their days on market a lot less, except in this price range is a bit higher at 84 for the 825,000 price range, and then the 1.3 million 35 days. That's not very long. They also, again, do not have to pay higher insurance. I feel like if you get in this price range, you can afford the insurance versus, say, a first-time home buyer that's in their 30s and they have kids. That might be a little bit more of a challenge for them to be able to pay high owner insurance. Wow, there's a lot of Rosevilles, huh? In different countries. So I'm going to do Roseville overall again for the sake of time. Strong settlers market again. Average price home is $695, and the market action index around 46. Last month it was 45, so not too much of an increase. There's a lot of homes for sale in Roseville. A lot. 252. I'm going to take a sip of water. Hmm. And so with that median list price being at $695, the price of new listings is $650. A lot better savings here. Oh, there's a golf cart going by. I know who that is. Per square foot is $323. Again, average days on market is 57, and then median days on market is 28. Lots of price decreases here, 32%, 9% increase, and then 8% have been relisted. And wow, I'm just really impressed by all these homes for sale, and I'm not selling any of them. Dang it. That's 252. And then here you go. 90-day average is 690 and 7-day average is $695,000. Let's just take a look at days on market for various price ranges. More affordable in Roseville, 944,000 is on the higher end of 56 days, so almost 2 months, and then 766,000, 35 days, 650, 21, and then only 2 weeks in the 550 range. So you need to be on it if you want to make an offer on a lower price home because they're going fast. I mean, and it's February. That's a lot of homes on market, right? So what other, let's go up north now to Grass Valley. I'm going to put that together as well. They have 2 zip codes, median price is 650, and they have a 38 market action index. Whoops, that was last month. This month is 39. Inventory is 113. It has a slight seller's advantage right now. As you know, Grass Valley is in a high fire area, so you will pay California Fair Plan most likely on top of your homeowner's insurance. So you have to factor that in with your mortgage if you are not paying all cash. Median list price, here it is over here, like I said, 650, and then new listings 704,500. This is the first time I've seen the real-time market profile go up for the median price of new listings. And then price per square foot is $327. Days on market is a bit higher, 148. Median days on market is 98. They've had a lot of decreased sales, price decrease. Didn't get that right. At 37%, and price increase at 4%, relist 14%. And then if you want to rent up there, $2,275 for rent Forgot to point those out for Roseville and Rockland. And then on February 21st, here we go, 7-day average 650, 90-day average 621,000. And then wow, look at this for Grass Valley. The higher price homes stay in the market for quite a while. $1 million home here, days on market 168. This is that's crazy. And then the 575, 147. 80 days for 750, 80 days for 430,000. And Grass Valley is not a area for people in the corporate world or that have to work in a high traffic, high population area. It's more for retirees. And so I think that's why it's just taking a little bit longer for these houses to sell, because when you live up near Lake Tahoe, it's just more of a recreation type lifestyle versus someone that has to drive to work every day. And plus, you do have to drive down Highway 49 if you want to go further towards Sacramento in lower Placer County or East Placer County. And then you have another option of going across through like Chicago Park area over to I-80, like Colfax, and then zip on down 80. But yeah, that's so interesting. And it'd be harder. Now, I just want to go for a small town and see what Loomis says. Loomis, that is one zip code. So the median price is 1.3 million, and they've had an increase. Actually, let's see, the market action index is around 45. That's an increase over last month. Yeah, they all have been at 42. And there's only 17 homes for sale. This is a very strong seller's market. It usually is in Loomis, mainly due to their high schools, public school scores. And if you want to look at those, I would recommend you go look on a website, because as a realtor, I really cannot share that information. I should not. I can just refer you to all that information out there that you can easily look up, and they'll tell you. Kind of like when you want to build an ADU in your home, it's ideal to go to that county, Placer County website or Nevada County website, and go to their building department and ask your questions there, and they will help you. And sometimes it's better just to go in person and have them look it up for you, so you can ask additional questions while you're there. And then another thing that you shouldn't ask your realtor to do if you're in a strong seller's market and you know you want to list your house is get all your personal items out of the house before the realtor comes over, because you don't want to have to deal with negotiations with that. And that's not their job, is to negotiate for you. Your chandelier, your tractor, your quad, furniture, your outdoor patio furniture, anything that's not a fixture, you need to deal with that on your own versus have your realtor do it for you. And I'm just saying that because you just put them in a tricky situation, and you could lose out by having to negotiate with the buyer. Because if a buyer wants it, they're going to do what they can to get it. And sometimes if they don't get that tractor, they'll just say, forget it. They're out, which is crazy. Okay. Pardon the rant. Back to Loomis, median list price 1.3. I'm just rounding up a bit by $1,000. Median price of new listings is $1,084,000. And you can see a big jump here with the per square foot for Loomis versus all the other cities I mentioned is $453. None of the others even hit 400. I think the highest was 371. And days on market, however, are very long, 159 days. Median days is 105. Now, I know talking numbers is not an exciting topic for your average person, but I also know that seniors are more into analytics and knowing these numbers. So that's why I'm sharing this, because I do specialize with seniors. I worked as a former occupational therapist, and I developed a lot of patience, and I know how to hold your hand, walk you through this, and help you out. So there we go, 1.3 million on February 21st, 7-day average, and 90-day average was 1.2 million. And then you can see the median price for the high range home is quite high for Loomis, 2.6 million. That is a large home right there, 5,400 square feet for a 10-year-old house, 150 days on market, and then 1.6203 1.189 is 199 days. So that's quite a while. And then the low end range, 730,000 for a 1,600 square foot house, that's 77 days. So bam, there you go. I hope that was helpful. If you want to learn any more about other cities, I am all happy to. This is just one small market area profile that I look at. I look at multiple ones, but I just chose this one for today because I just thought it was really interesting and the comparisons of the cities. But let's say you're interested in Newcastle or Penryn or Nevada City, Colfax, Weimar. I am happy to help, or even Lincoln. Lincoln's on the Auburn border. I'm just not spending a lot of time over on 50 or cool. I like Auburn Lake Trails because I'm a horse lady, so I know that area well and I have a pass. And I paid $10 for that. So I'm happy to use that pass if you want to go over there and look at some homes. And I love driving over there. It's not too bad. But I don't know if I want to go like way out in Georgetown. I'll go to Greenwood, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I'll go. Totally up to you. There you go. Oh, by the way, I'm Lori McIntosh, and if you need, I'm with eXp Realty, and I'd love for you to check out my YouTube channel and subscribe or hit that little bell. Okay.